All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, we're going to be covering the big news Bungie just announced with this week's TWAB, saying right here, Trials of Osiris. Last weekend, Trials of Osiris was disabled due to unexpected issues. While these issues are being investigated, Trials of Osiris will be unavailable to players. We will have more information when it becomes available. So that sounds real bad. That sounds not only like Trials is canceled this week, but potentially for multiple weeks to come. Like I said before, networking issues are big issues for Bungie. The full reason why this is happening is because it used to be in Trials that you'd get an error code and you couldn't join in on your fire team. Sometimes, occasionally, it would auto-connect you back to your fire team. But what Bungie recently did with Season 13 is they allowed it so that if you disconnected, you could rejoin on the fire team, clicking Join Fire Team. But this created a whole slew of issues because people could change characters or even change accounts. And so even though this system was a much better system for Trials, it unfortunately was exploited by the community with the big Hake emblem controversy. So accordingly, they have shut down Trials, and now they're going to try and fix this issue. And I think that what they're going to do is, instead of reverting back to the old way, they're going to try and redevelop a new form of this, perhaps one where you can't switch accounts or switch characters. Hopefully it doesn't take them too long to figure this out and make this happen, because there's still the Adept Messenger to come out this season. The unadept version of the Ignis Hammer at 3 wins is also really exciting to look forward to. And so hopefully they can get this fixed and bring Trials back soon so we can get those weapons. But now let's move on to the rest of the TWAB for this week. Starting from the top, there was a tech blog this week. If you haven't read this, this is a bunch of crazy jargon, but basically it shows that there's a lot of complications and a lot of difficulties that go into fixing bugs within the game. It's definitely worth reading if you're into tech and stuff like that. But if you're not, then this is going to be way over your head. It was way over my head. Bungie is celebrating International Women's Day, and they've got this pin you can order. And along with that pin comes this cool emblem. The next section, they talk about ads within the game inside PvE are teleporting around and rubber banding a ton. And it's a big problem, and they sort of highlight those issues a little bit. And they basically talk about they're working towards fixing that, which is really important because I've been seeing this more and more and more. You'll start shooting an enemy, and then he'll warp to one side or the other. And this thing definitely needs fixing. They also did a Deep Stone Crypt deep dive live stream, so if you haven't watched that, the link is there. It gives a little bit of behind the scenes insight into the raid. Next up, they talk about the Festival of the Lost armor set that's coming up, and they're actually giving us, the community, the vote on which armor set we want. So let me know which one do you like the most, and make sure to vote. Are you for Team Monsters, or are you from Team Dinosaurs? Myself, personally, I'm going for Team Monsters, okay? I'm gonna click OK on all these bad boys, click OK, and we're going with Monsters. Done. Sent. And lastly, they talk about the Prime Gaming rewards for this month. They've got the Imperial Projection, 6-shooter, Warrior Steed, and the Overraptor. So if you link your Twitch account to your Amazon account, you can get Twitch Prime for free. And once you've done that, if you link your Twitch to your Bungie.net, you can then get in-game rewards for free. And as always, after you've done so, make sure to click the link to my Twitch channel and drop me that free Prime sub. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Help your boy out. That's a wrap for this week's TWAB. Let me know your thoughts on all the news in the comment section below. I will be reading the comments, as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.
Subscribe to Lucky 10p with notifications on, and smash that motherfucking like button. You sexy motherfuckers.